And a good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Singapore for another DRS Tier 2 race this evening. Looks like we do have a dry quali. We'll see what the weather's going to do.
Good evening, Ron. Sorry, I'm a bit late.
Welcome, CJ. Just welcoming everyone here, so you're not too late. Just saying that we've got 15 drivers, so everyone's going to go through, just put up a banker lap, and that will be...
Yeah, as you said, now I see that Clems have joined, so there will be 16 guys now.
16 guys. Okay, well, that's good to hear.
Alright, let me just get my telemetry on here, and then I am set to go. I see it's a night race, so I doubt we are going to have rain, even though I see Don Rabico is on Inters.
Again, is he playing games with us again this evening?
I'm not sure, but he is on an outlap. So I think he sees that there is 15 guys, so I think he's saving up tires, eh?
Yeah, I see he's on a set of Inters. That is a very strange thing to see with no rain on track.
Yeah, I think he's just saving up his tires for the next qualifying session.
Yeah, I think that is a...
That's all I can think it is, yeah.
Working with a plan there.
You must just not crash out, because if you crash out in Q1 you are out, and you must remember there is a 16th guy now in.
CJ, I just quickly want to listen to our stream to see that we don't have any issues sound-wise.
Alright, no problem. I must say that AlphaTauri on the Inters at night looks very good, eh? I don't have a problem with that. I'm just gonna keep talking until you can see if you can hear me or not, or you can listen. Yeah, very sad that there's only 15 guys tonight. I know it's been a couple of weeks now that we haven't had a full grid in Tier 2. Hopefully we can sort that out after this weekend's racing, and see if we can fill up our second tier for some better competition.
I see, like you say, we've got a few guys that's missing the past few races, and we actually just need to fill their places so that we can have a full grid. I think that's what the drivers want. That's what the spectators also want to see. They want to see
most definitely. Please don't ask me about tire strategy tonight. I have no idea.
No, we had a quick run before the lobby was opened, and it all depends on what you want to do. If you want to do a one-stop, you will probably qualify on a medium in Q2, in the race switch over to a hard tire, or Q2 you can either do the medium or the soft, and your race will be, if you're going to start on a medium, then you can do a medium soft, soft medium, or otherwise if you start with a soft you can do a soft medium. So it's from what we saw, it's 1.5 second difference between the one stop and the two stop strategy, so there's not too much to choose between the two.
While we were explaining that, now I see the two Ferraris have made contact. I'm not sure if there's going to be a penalty involved here. I know if you collide with each other in qualifying, then you do get a grid position penalty, but let's see what happens.
I don't see anything next to their names, or I haven't seen anything pop up on the screen to suggest that they do get any penalties. I see Divebomb's got a right front wing missing, and let's see if Pat's got any damage. Yeah, he's also got right end plate damage on his car. Yeah. So
just coming back to the pit stop. 1.5 seconds is not a lot, and if it's not that much, then maybe go for the faster tire, use the soft medium, or the medium soft, or something like that.
Yeah,
But
if
from what I know on this track, the hard tire is not a bad tire to be on. Or do you disagree with that?
if the thing with the hard tire at the end is you're going to be a sitting duck with the guys
Yeah.
on the faster tire, and especially
Uh,
the fuel loads going down, track evolution. So the guys are going to be very fast on the medium or your soft tire, and you're going to be sitting there struggling with traction out of corners on the hard tire, and they will just come fly past you on the straights because they will
yes,
just
no,
get
I agree with you there.
yeah, they will just get the better exit, and so it's difficult to say. I don't like being on the hard tire. I struggle on the hard
Mm-hmm.
tire, so I would prefer the two-stop.
Yes.
Maybe try with a medium in Q2. Change over to a medium on your first stop, and then go over on the soft for your last stint.
No, I do agree with you there as well. I'm also not a fan of the hard tire. I only put it on when I need to, and then it still doesn't work for me. So, yeah. I was just sorry. I was just following one of the Ferraris into the pit now. Then I remembered how bad that pit entrance was.
Well, even the pit exit, pit entry, pit
Yeah,
exit,
both of
both.
them.
Yeah.
If you come out, you gotta stay close to that wall, and some people go in for a wing and then they lose it on their way out of the pits again.
Yeah, well, they go in for a wing and they actually enter the pits without a wheel because they connect the pit wall. So, or like you
Yeah,
say, they exit the pits and
they
happy
flip the wall
trigger,
again,
yeah,
yeah.
happy trigger on the pedal on your loud pedal, and you end up in the wall spinning or anything like that. So,
Yeah,
yeah, the pit entry
very
and
tricky,
pit exit on Singapore is very tricky.
definitely.
Yeah,
I
so
see that
today,
Chalks has posted a 136.4.
yeah,
I was sitting on him here with the Williams.
yeah, I just wanted to say, I just want to go through the names because we've got 10 guys already setting times up here. But like you said, Chalks on a 136.4, BDW 136.8. Right on his heels is Mr. Nam Bulldog with a very quick lap over 136.8 as well. And then we're starting to create a gap on from about P3 to P4 downwards. But again, I don't think the guys are giving it all that they've got in this qualifying session now.
Yeah, I think they are sandbagging a bit.
Yeah.
From what we know, there's normally not a big difference between times, apart from Don Ravico, but he is on the Inter. He did share his lap on that Inter, which explains his 202.
Yeah, which is yeah, very strange to see that. But yeah, like you say, he might just be saving some tires for some extra tires for Q2 and Q3 if he does make it.
I see that claims is in, but still it says 14 drivers. Don't know if we lost someone. I'm not sure. 14 drivers.
And I'm
Let's
also
see
trying to
after.
see, because I think that Top Dog was supposed to join us. I don't see his name as well.
Yeah, Top Dog is gonna fall in tier 1. He's gonna fall in the Renault in tier 1 tomorrow night.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll explain that to you later. But I think it's better like that, as he is really a bit too fast for tier 2. We saw that last week on Russia.
Oh yeah, yeah. So we've got nothing against the guys, or we're not saying that the guys are slow, but
No.
you know, he is just a bit too fast for tier 2. So yeah, maybe just
Yeah, there's definitely the guys aren't slow. I mean, we've got a couple of tier 1 drivers here who just needed to move over to tier 2 because of work and classes and all that stuff. So yeah, definitely not slow guys here.
yeah.
It
So
all
that's
just comes down to your work schedules and your classes and all that. Some people can't race on a Sunday, that's why they're in tier 1. Some people can't race during the week, that's why they're in tier 2. So it's not really about speed anymore.
Yeah, so maybe like I wanted to say, gooi him in tier 1 because I think that's where he also belongs. He is quick and you know, for him it would be a better challenge as well to race against the fast guys.
Yes. I'm sitting on Clem's now. He has done 2 purple sectors. Sector 1 and Sector 2 purple, so like we said last also, I'm not sure if it's on his
Yeah.
own.
Not too sure if that's his personal best, but he hasn't posted up the time, so that's why it is very strange to me as well that it shows up purple sometimes.
Yeah, hopefully in 2021 they're gonna have fixed this issue, because it was never like that. It's only after one of the updates. You see, they went P4.
Yeah, so he was actually, if he was purple in 1 and 2, he actually lost
He
a
lost
second,
a second
in Sector 3, which doesn't make sense to me. So,
I doubt it, yeah.
But yeah,
I remember the days where we could have trusted that purple sector thing, but yeah, that's a thing of the past now.
Yeah, no, I was having a chat with Pat earlier, and yes, I think all of us, we're looking forward to the new game coming out. I think it is in June.
Yes,
somewhere
I
there.
think also it's June, July,
yeah.
But yeah, I'm also very keen on it.
Yeah, looking forward to that, just to get into the new cars, new tracks that has been added onto the schedule now. So I think the one I'm looking forward to most is going to be Portimao. I think that track with the undulation and the crests and all of that.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting, eh? That track is one of a kind.
Yeah, I do like the layout and the roller coaster effect that it gives you. As Klepico nearly bends it into the wall in Sector 2.
Yeah, I'm sitting on Rolly at the moment. He's done I think 2 invalid laps now, and I can understand why.
Yeah, I think we're not gonna say it's the cost. It's that McLaren's fault. So I think rather maybe let's just leave it there at this stage.
Yeah, let's leave it there. Let's just hope he does set the time just to go through.
I actually said to him, listen here mate, you're going to be actually faster this evening. But we'll see if that does come through. So yeah, Kleppy on the last corner now, coming through. Yeah, and he goes P2 with a 36.6. Was a very quick
very
lap.
quick time there.
Only that I think that was in Sector 2. He had a bit of an issue. Almost burned it into the wall there, but managed to keep
Alright,
it
so
on all fours.
Rolly is starting his hot lap now, and I see that Sparzosa has exited the pits. He is on his out lap.
Okay, so let's have a lap with Rolly here at Singapore, then the viewers can also just see the layout of the track, and just to see that there's no margin for error as well, because it is a type of street circuit, same likes as Baku or Russia that we did last week. So
yeah, we can't really compare it to Monaco. Monaco is just one of a kind. Monaco is it's not wide, it's a very narrow track compared to this. But yeah, I think you're correct if you say that this compares to something like Baku a lot.
Yeah, because it is a street circuit, but it is, you know, you got your fast sections and then you got your tight and twisty sections, like this section coming up now. Yeah, very hairpin. You got your long DRS straight that's coming up, and then you're gonna get into your rhythm into the next few corners in Sector 3, because stuffing up one of these corners, that will compromise the whole sector. And also on these curves you want to stay off, because they will just throw the car sideways into a wall.
Yeah, it's very, very dangerous curves on this track. You either lose a lot of time going over them, or you will crash out.
Almost on into the outside wall. Did Rolly go there, and he puts up a time of 38.0. Yeah, that's just a banker lap to make sure he goes through.
Yeah, just to make sure he goes through. Spargosa now the final guy.
In
to
sector
post the time.
1, yeah, easy sector 1, DRS open, so that's the longest straight on the track that we've got here. Also not to go wide there because you will invalidate. And then the in, if I'm going to say the very tight and twisty section of the track starts from around on this part here in sector 2.
Yeah, very difficult left-right-hander here. It's not a difficult turn, but if your coordination is not correct there, you're gonna be into the wall.
Yeah, you're gonna have some issues there.
And Don Rabika retired on his tour 2. Hopefully for his sake. Okay, yeah, the time is done, so
yeah, the time is
nobody else
up,
will.
so
Nobody else will join.
so he is safe there to go through. Yeah, nothing too bad happening on Spice Zozo's lap here. Nice and clean. You can see him taking it very gingerly in sector 3 there because he doesn't want to lose it there.
Yeah,
And
I think just making sure that he gets a time posted.
Yeah, and that's a 38.6.
I didn't see anybody crash out.
No.
I'm sure we're gonna see all these guys in Q2. And yeah, it's gonna be interesting to see what they go for. But even if they go on a soft or medium, they can still opt for the 2-stopper or the 1-stopper. Apart from, I think you said you don't want to start on soft and go too hard. You won't finish, I think.
Yeah, I think it was the medium in Q2.
The medium hard,
and then you change over to the hard. So yeah, we'll see if it's gonna be that effect. You know, the fast guys are gonna be setting up their times with the mediums, and then the slower guys or the guys that just want to make sure they want to go through to Q3, they will put on their softs, try to jump those guys, and that will just be a ripple effect again where everyone puts on the softs,
yeah.
And
then that forces you to take a 2-stopper.
Yeah, and that's just gonna mess around with the strategy that you wanted to do.
Alright, so that is it for Q1. Nothing much we can say. I know a lot of guys were just sandbagging to get a time posted, but our top 4 guys all in the 136s, followed by 3 guys in the 137s, and the rest 138, 139, 141, and then very fast 202 on the inter there for Don Robico. All 15 guys going through, and like we said now, it's interesting to see what the guys are going to opt for. 1-stopper, 2-stopper, soft, medium. That is if we do get a dry Q2.
Yeah, I hope so. I haven't. There's no comments in our comment section as yet, so I know that Rawley usually gives us some feedback regarding the weather or even the Ferrari guys in the pits, but I see that no one has given us any info as yet, so we'll sit and wait. Oh, and as I say that, Mr. Don Rubico says it's gonna rain. So is that rain in qualifying, or is it going to be a complete wet race? Yeah, that just throws a spanner in the works here.
Yeah, that's quite interesting to see rain in Singapore at night. So that's going to be something else.
Okay, so yeah, so Don Rubico just replied. He said in quali. So we'll see if it's going to rain quali 2, Q3. But yeah, even if and as he said, it is raining in Q2. So luckily, the guys, they will opt for the rain doesn't look too bad. So I'm assuming it's going to be intermediate.
I do see everybody is on inters.
So
they will thought it's going to be on dry tires still.
So we'll see if it clears up. If it doesn't clear up, all of these guys that will go through will have a free tire choice for the start of the race on a fresh set as well, so that will benefit the guys a lot.
And that will definitely help the guys. I see that we do have a pink car of Clappy Corn out first, and there's quite a lot of spray behind this car.
I see that David Hughes, he replied to tell us now that it is a dry race. Thanks for that, David. Thanks for watching as well. So yeah, I see there's
So yeah, the guys.
spray's not too bad behind the cars, but we'll see if the rain's going to worsen or if it will dry up towards Q3.
Almost clipping the wall there already. Struggling a bit.
And also these guys are on the setup that they chose at the start of Q1, so this will probably be a dry setup that they are on now, because you can't actually change your setup during qualifying sessions because it is park firmware rules. So
oh, and we have a accident.
I see Chalks.
Chalks, I don't see his car parked anyway. It's a Williams. I do see a Williams in the pits.
So that might be him, because the other Williams is Nam Bulldog and he's in sector 2.
Yeah, so he retired in the pits. Maybe he pressed the wrong button, I'm not sure.
So let's
but he actually was one of the faster guys here. He got P1 in Q1.
Yeah, so that is going to be interesting to see why that actually happened.
Sorry, I just assumed it was an accident because I don't see why you would retire on your first lap. But
so I'm sitting with Klepicorn. I think that he was the first guy out on track and he will be setting the pace for us. So conditions
I'm gonna jump to who's behind him.
Looks like a Mercedes. I'm not sure if that's player Puddles right behind him.
Yes, that's player Puddles. So I'm gonna sit on him.
Yeah, so let's sit and watch the sector times here. Conditions are not ideal. You can see the guy struggling for traction out of the corners here. Very gingerly on the throttle. Coming up to the end of sector 1 now. With a sector time of a 31.2.
31.4 for player Puddles.
Okay, so Clappy in a good position. Yeah, I see his purple still standing. So, yep, there you can see these Oaks are struggling with traction. The wheels are just spinning up all the way to 4th, 5th gear.
Nam Bulldog just set a 31.1.
Okay, so he is quicker.
Second faster, yeah.
Okay, so Clappy nearly just got one more corner, then he's gonna be at the end of sector 2. Taking it yep, giving it all beans out of the hairpin. Yeah. And sector time is a 1:16.2. So let's just see how that compares.
16.9.
So player Puddles is still down.
Nam Bulldog with a 1:15.9.
Yeah, so he's on it, Mr. Nam Bulldog. So he is on it.
He was always the rain master, so
tiptoeing around the wet track, yeah.
He's got that experience. Luckily it's only for Q2 here, the rain, so
yeah, we'll
he doesn't need to worry about it in the race.
Yo, and Clappy puts the time up of a 1:56.4. He was very gingerly going through that last few corners.
Nam Bulldog coming over the line now with a 1:56.0.
Yeah, and that is quite point
dive
bomb. Hey, Mr. Ferrari.
And Saki Biener.
Well, that is impressive. Mr. Saki himself. He said earlier this week he's going to start to pull his finger and get some results. So well done, Saki. That was a very good lap. But again, what these guys actually, well, I'm sure most of them, they're going to maybe put fuel for like, put fuel for like 4 or 5 laps and do about 2-3 hot laps. Because then you will only start to get heat into the tires on lap 2-3.
Yeah, the first 2 guys, who is Klepicorn and Nam Bulldog, they have pulled out. They are not doing another lap.
So Dive Bomb
definitely is on another hot lap.
Okay, I haven't seen his sector 1 time, so let me just sit with him here. And and see if he's going for another lap and if he's still on it. Coming into the hairpin now. Let's see how he gets the exit here. Yeah, nice and clean. Let's just hope that Kleppy Korn doesn't get into his way here and he makes way from this. Very nice driving from him.
So he is half a second down on his time.
Down on his time, okay, so...
Yeah, I don't think he'll improve. PTW going over, taking P3. Yeah, the guys, Spizozo claims Batman and was in danger of getting knocked out. I'm not sure if Pat is on another. Pat is not on a hot lap. Maybe he's just holding. No, his fuel light is on. So he will be jumping in.
So let's just see Saki coming again. Looks like he's going to be down on his time. Yeah, goes up by 0.1 of a second. So he managed to get a little bit of extra time there. Yeah, so Nam diving into the pits. BDW, he's in sector 2 now, but he's down on his second run here. Let's just see, is that Pat coming up? Yeah, he's invalidated.
Yeah, everybody's going in, Rolly's going in, Pat's going in. There is a Clems that's missed the pit lane, but he's back in the pit lane.
Yeah, I see that he overshot
Rolly has completely missed. Oh, Rolly's into the pit wall.
Let's see, I just hope he doesn't get disqualified for blocking the...
Oh, and he's still in the pit wall.
He's still stuck, let's see. And exactly what I said. Yeah, exactly what I said it's gonna happen. And that just happened. Dale, I don't know what happened there, buddy. That was unfortunate.
I think we all know what happened there.
I'm not assuming anything. I'm just asking. Maybe he can just let us know on the stream what happened there, Rolly.
Shed some light on the situation, Rolly. Let us know in the comment section what happened there.
So
what was the issue?
So Saki in sector 3 doing another lap, and I think he was up by almost 0.6 of a second on this lap, so he's improving again.
Yeah, that engine's warming up nicely now.
Yeah. So let's see, he's into the last few corners now. Yeah, Saki's showing us that he can still, and he's diving into the pits, yeah. So fuel light is on. He was actually going to be, that was probably going to be a 55 dead lap time that he was going to put up there. Okay, so I'm going to sit with Quaz as he has not posted time as yet.
Just going back to Rolly, what I suspected was the issue, so yeah. Let's not get into that anymore, but we know now for a fact.
So let's just hope the race is going to be much better on his side then.
116.9 there, 62 time. I know we have seen 115s, but let's just see if Quaz can jump up to be in the top 10. I do see Batman out again. He is on an outlap, so he needs to get on with it, and Tulin's also coming out of the pits now.
Yeah, it doesn't look like the track is drying up. You see, there's still a lot of spray coming over the back of the car, so I think this might be a full wet quali 2.
Yeah, I don't see anybody going onto any other tire so far. Quaz jumping up to P9 there.
Yeah, he should maybe just keep at it and see if he can do 1 or 2 more runs on these tires just to get him nicely warmed up.
I think he has Batman behind him. No, who's that? Oh, it's Dive-Bomb coming out. Batman hitting some traffic here. Luckily, he's on an outlap, so he can just back off a bit.
Yeah, so I see that Dive-Bomb, Nam Bulldog, Clappy Kenti, Player Puddles, Fistus, Spizozo, Clems and Pit. Yeah, all of them out on their second stint now.
I'm sure they all just went for a bit more fuel to do 2 or 3 lap runs. Then we'll definitely see the time start dropping.
Quaz nearly putting it into the wall in sector 2.
Oh, and Pat loses it. He's into the wall. I'm not sure if he got any damage there.
Yeah, I see that Saki retired from the session, so he thinks he's going to be safe with that time. Well, if
Oh,
it
and
stays
Pat
wet...
is into the wall again. Sorry, Pat is, he just lost his front wing.
Let's just see if Quaz is going to be up on his time. No, he's down on his time, so he will we'll see what he's going to do here.
I don't think Pat's going to have enough time to get in for another wing.
Yeah, 3.5 minutes left. Don Rubico, he retires from the session as well. I think that he's also had enough of it for Q2. Oh, and Clems is into the pit wall. Lost it on the last corner.
The same with Pat, also happened to him there.
Yeah, so he lost it on the exit of the last corner, and he's going to have to go all the way to one more lap to get into the pit entry again.
And this is not a short track, 2 minutes to go around.
Yeah.
Without a wing, it's going to be 3 minutes almost.
So I'm sitting with Fister. He's on the bubble. He is in P10 at this stage. Looks like he's also up. So I'm just trying to see here. So Pat is more or less going to be out of this session because he's going to have a long way back. The same with Clems because he's also on his way back. He needs to fit a new wing as well. So the only guy that can actually be kicked out here on track now is either going to be Spizozo or Fister. Just depending on if Fister can knock... if
Fister is half a second faster this time around.
And I see that Spizozo is down on his time, so I think Fister might be safe.
Fister's going to jump up here if he doesn't lose a lot of time on this last turn.
So let's see, P3. Very good lap from him under pressure there. Very good pressure lap. And yeah, in the meantime, Clappy Korn went on top with a 154.8 as well.
Spazozo finishing sector 2 now. He is 3/10 faster. So 3/10, whoa.
No, it's going to bring him nowhere. So yeah, so he will stay because he needs 0.9 of a second to jump Quaz.
Yeah, and I think Pat just made the pit lane, but time is up for him.
Yeah. Oh, and who is that? Claims with a complete wing off. That is in sector 2.
Yeah, after the... And dive bomb goes quickest.
Dive bomb, yeah.
Spazozo crossing the line, and he stays P11.
Yeah, so he's got time for one more lap. His fuel light's not flashing, so he's gonna have enough fuel for one more lap. So let's see if he can pull it off here. Because he needs another 3/10.
3/10.
Yeah. And Quaz is in the pit, so this is all up to Spizozo here if he can jump Quaz.
Let's see his first sector time is more or less the same. Oh, and there is a player. Who's that? There's a cost. Is it moving? Oh, it's Lamb Bulldog. He is moving.
Yeah, I think he just made some space for... Is that Fister in front of him now?
Fister, yes.
Yeah, I see the red dot, but that looks like an Alfa Romeo.
Yeah, that is Fister. He's the only Alpha here tonight.
Okay, so Spizozo into the hairpin now, so let's just see as he triggers the sector 2 times.
And his fuel light is on now.
Oh, and he's down on his time, so it doesn't look like he's gonna jump Quaz here. So yeah, I think that might be that for Q2.
Yeah, so the guys we have lost is Rawley, Chalks. Not sure what happened with Chalks, why he retired before going out. But yeah, with Rolly Chalks, Batman, Clems, and Spyzorzo it
Spazzozo.
seems.
Yeah, those will be the guys that's going to miss out on Q3. But it actually looks like it is raining harder at this stage.
It does look like it.
Yeah,
I think it was almost time to go onto a full wet.
a full wet. So let's see what's going to happen in Q3. I hope it is dry in Q3 so that we can see the guys' full potential here. You know, all of them to slap on a set of softs and try to put up their best times. But
Yeah, it's definitely going to be interesting to see what the weather is going to be like, because we always speak about the weather following, or the qualifying following with the weather. But yeah, maybe we're going to have a dry Q3, or we're going to have a full wet Q3.
yeah, so just to have a look at our comment section here, I see that Warzone 12, he's joining us saying hi guys. Yes, welcome Warzone, thanks for joining us. And I see that he is supporting Clappicorn. So he is here to support Mr. Clappicorn himself. And I think that he is through to Q3, so that is good news for him. Yeah, he is
Yeah,
actually in
Corn
P2.
taking P2, yeah. He very close to Dive-Bomb's time there. So yeah, to see the guys' full potential in Q3 on a dry qualifying session, it's going to be interesting to see who practiced and who didn't.
Yeah, yeah, it's like we said, the Chalks situation. I just see that he did retire, so we don't know if that was on purpose or because he retired in the pits, which is very strange to see if he's got an instruction to do that, but he doesn't have a quali ban or anything like that. So why he did that, we don't know.
Yeah, there's nothing going on behind the scenes that the viewers don't know about, and it's raining.
So yeah.
Q3 wet, and it's full wet, like I predicted.
Yeah, so we saw that it started raining a bit harder at the end of Q2, and that has just gone through to Q3. So conditions will be much more difficult now. So if it's full wet, we're probably going to look at lap times close to 2 minutes, because I think we
Yeah, I think we're
ran.
gonna do 2 minutes 10. I think that's what I would.
Yeah, because we saw, I think Dive Bomb did a 154 now. So yeah, we'll quickly see.
I see Saki did go for a Inter.
Yeah, we'll see. I think he's still in the pits. Showing on my screen that
He is
he's
on an
on
outlap.
full wet.
He's on an outlap. Inters.
Inters, yeah. So let me. So I think it's my telemetry. I need to put it on fitted. Yes. So there we go. So yeah, Saki, the only guy in intermediates. We'll see if this is going to work out for him.
Yeah, maybe he's got something up his sleeve, or maybe it's gonna just waste
Backfire
his
on
time.
him, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm going to sit with Clappy. I think he's first on track, followed by Player Puddles.
Okay, I'll sit on player puddles and I'll jump to Saki as well during the. Okay, so Saki passing him now. Those Inters are flying.
So let's see if Saki can pull it out of the bag and try to get pole here this evening, because that's probably why it's raining, because
Yeah,
Saki
I think,
made it into Q3.
I think Saki's got hidden talent in the wet ice, I presume. So Saki will be hoping for a wet races from now on.
Yeah, but yeah, it doesn't look like the weather's going to be better anytime soon. And Clappicorn into the wall with end plates off. So I'm
Okay,
assuming,
so I
yeah,
think he's gonna
I'm
jump in.
assuming he will jump into the pits.
Okay, so you just, if he does go in, jump to Saki. I'll stay on player puddles, and he is followed by Nam Bulldog.
Yeah, so Clappy is jumping into the pits. So let me go sit with Saki, as he's the next guy out on track, and he will be followed by player Puddles, which is
Alright, so
followed
interesting to see
by
which tire is going to be faster here. Now I already see Nam Bulldog gaining on player Puddles.
so we in the first DRS section now, which they're not using in the rain, but this is a DRS straight with a 32.1 for Saki.
Player Puddles with a 31.8. Nam Bulldog with a 31.4.
Hey, so Nam Bulldog is on fire in sector 1, and I can see that he's catching up to player Puddles very quickly.
Yeah, I think it's gonna cost him a bit for not leaving space between them, but
And the thing is,
let's see what happens.
player Puddles doesn't have to back out because he is on a flying lap, so
Yes.
so he's got the right on track to keep his position.
Sector 2 times
118.5 for Saki.
118.0 for player Puddles, 117.1 for Nam Bulldog, so second faster than player Puddles.
So
He is now right behind player Puddles.
So I think Saki is not off by, well, time-wise he's not off too much. So it's going to be interesting to see if he's going to stay out or maybe dive into the pits. So let's see. It looks like he is staying out. So yeah, he is staying out as he crosses the line with a 2-minute flat.
158.3 for Nam Bulldog taking provisional pole. And Nam Bulldog pulling out and not doing another lap now, but his Shulot is on, so he will be going in. Who is that? PDW. PDW with quite a fast time here. 157.6.
Yeah, see, so we're not far off from the times that was set with intermediates.
Inters, yeah.
So that's what I'm saying. I don't think Saki is on a bad idea here. Maybe he just needs to get those inters nice and hot with some track time, and they will come to him within the lap or two.
I do see the rain looks a bit less for me now.
Yeah, it does look a bit less. If I'm on driving with Saki, you can see that it's not belting down like it was at the start of the session.
Saki actually on a good tire if he had put enough fuel in. But the other guys won't sleep on that. They will also go for into very soon.
Yeah, because the thing is the track will actually evolve, so it will get faster, and yeah, the other guys will probably dive into the pit. So Saki is 1.1 seconds up on his time, so yeah.
158.9.
So that will put him in P3 somewhere there.
P3, P4 now.
So let's just see.
Yeah, definitely on the correct tire here, Saki. Luckily for the other guys, there is still time to head in, grab into.
So let's see, Saki goes over now a 57.7, yeah, and that. So the times between inters and wets not that big of a gap. So I think if I were with other guys, maybe jump into the pits, put on a set of intermediates, and try and give it
what's
beans.
helping Saki here is he had time to do a couple of laps. The guys going out now is going to do one out lap, and they're going to have maybe 1 or 2 hard laps. So Saki going purple.
Yeah, 0.7 up on his time. So I see his fuel light flashing, so I hope he can finish this lap. Because if he
I hope so as well, because this is going to be a fast lap.
Yeah, this will dip into the 56s.
Oh, Capricorn facing the wrong direction.
The wrong direction, lost it on the exit. So let's just see. Just keep it together, Saki, and let's all hope your fuel will be enough just to finish this lap. Yeah.
Oh,
Let's
and I
see
hear
as
that car missing.
Let's see as yeah, he's 1.2 seconds up in sector 2, so let's just hope that he can make the stick here. The car does sound a bit strange, but I think it's just the traction control kicking in with the wet track as well. So it's just in the middle of sector 3 here, only a few more corners to go, Saki. And then the benchmark will be set for the guys as BDW goes on top with a 57.6.
Oh, and
his fuel is, oh my goodness.
Okay, luckily we'll have enough time to grab a set of new inters and some fuel and head out straight away. Bad luck there for Saki.
So Nam
you
on
would
an
have done
outlap.
about, I would say, a 155, 156 flat.
Yeah, that was low 56s that is on the cards for him there. So let's just see. So out on track now, Nam Bulldog, he's on intermediates.
And Dive Bomb is actually 3 seconds slower. He's still on his wets.
Yep, he needs to jump
and
in.
I think time is gonna catch him here.
So Fist is still in the pit. Don Rubico, he's out on intermediates. The same for Player Puddles, Squaz. Yeah, so all of them jumping onto the intermediates, and this is where we're gonna get the interesting time for Q3, because all these guys are gonna put up better times and knock each other down from pole position.
Oh, I haven't seen Saki leave the pits yet. And I doubt Dive Bomb's gonna have enough time to grab a set of inters.
So I just want to see who's going to be first. So I think it is Player Puddles. Player Puddles will be the first guy out on track. Don Rubico is behind him.
Yeah, and there's it, Saki and Dive Bomb. Dive Bomb going out, but there's Saki tires. Unfortunately, there.
Yeah.
Okay, the times will be fast, yeah.
So the guards will actually only get one lap in on these tires, which was it's not going to be optimal because you want to do 2 or 3 laps.
Saki had the advantage here.
Yeah. So let's see, but Saki, I think Saki's time is still good up there. Maybe that will keep him on the front row.
Yeah,
so
let's
Player Puddles coming through
here.
sector 1 with a 31 flat. He is 8 tenths up on his time.
Nam Bulldog coming up to sector 1 with a 30.6.
As he drifts a bit wide, but keeping it on the black stuff here.
I think we're gonna see 156.3s, yeah.
Okay, so
maybe faster.
Yeah, so let's see if Player Puddles can have a good exit here at the hairpin. Yeah, nice and clean. Don Rubico following him as well. So let's see, it's a 116.3. Don Rubico with a 15.3. So Don Rubico second quicker than Player Puddles.
Nam Bulldog with a 114.9.
Yeah, so Mr. Nam Bulldog is on fire here. So let's hope we're gonna see some sparks here with the lap times flying in.
Yeah, and that's unfortunate for Saki because he's going to drop down quite a bit now.
Okay, so Player Puddles into the last corner. Let's see if he can keep it clean. Yeah, and he goes over with a 56.2. Don Rubico following him, a 54.7. And there you go, Nam Bulldog with a 54.6.
Yeah, and we were talking about 156s.
let me just see. Quaz is still up on his time, but it looked like he went a bit wide into the wall there. Yeah, end plate missing. I don't know if Kenty G, if he's still on a hot lap, CJ?
Kenty G is on a hot lap.
So
He is 3.6 seconds faster than his previous time.
Quaz jumps up to P6.
Just watch out for Fister as well. He's also on a fly area. And Divom unfortunately not getting allowed to do a lap on his inters. So yeah, his time was set on a wet tire. Fister taking pole, 153.8.
Yep, 53.8. Where did that come from? Yeah, great lap,
Great
by
lap
Fister.
there from Fister, yeah.
BDW comes over with a 55.8.
And the last guy, Kenty G, I'm not sure what he did.
Yeah, we'll see now. P6.
6th place.
So that lap from Fister jumping out of nowhere. Yeah, he surprised us
almost
there.
Almost a second faster than P2.
And with all the commotion there, Saki drops all the way down to P7.
Yeah, unfortunately Divom as well. And Clapicon not setting a time.
Yeah, I think Divom actually just made a wrong choice there with tires. Instead of choosing the intermediate, he went for a full wet again. And I think that cost him a lot, yeah.
So first showing the pack what he can do undercover. I mean, we didn't even notice he's on a flyer there.
Yeah, because Fister was actually nowhere in Q1, 2 and 3 from what I remember, and then all of a sudden he comes and he pops up a lap time that surprises us all.
Yeah, no, well done, a great lap there from Fister. But it's a dry race, it's a different scenario, it's different track temp, so now we're going to see some true speed of the guys.
Yeah, so the guys just choosing their race strategy now, so that will be tire choice, fuel loads, all of that.
Yeah, I'm going to just take a minute to get something for the throat, and I'll join you just now.
Yeah, while CJ is away, we can quickly maybe just go through to the comments section just to see who's watching us here. So Warzone asking, can these guys have assists on? So to answer the question, yes they can. You know, tier 2 we're trying to get the guys to be comfortable and not push them to one side to say they have to, you know, they can't use any assists. All of these guys are not esports racers, so they're doing it for the fun, and so yeah, they can choose actually any assists that they want. Then we've got a comment here from Zodi. Just going through the comments here quickly, CJ, then I'll be with the guys there now. Just to say a quick shout out from Zodi saying good job as usual, both of you. So that, I think that is for us, CJ. Marcel, Mr. Top Dog. And Mr. Top Dog himself, Marcel, looks like he is supporting Don Rubico. And yes, that is that. So as we get back to the formation lap, let me just quickly get some telemetry up here. And let's see tire choices, what the guys made. So interesting, CJ. So Fister went for the medium option. So let's see if he's going to do the one stopper. If he's going to go from the medium to the hard tire. Nam Bulldog, Don Rubico both went for softs. as did...
Yeah, so we know that the guys that is starting on softs, they can go both ways. They can go for a medium after this, or they can go soft medium, if I'm correct.
soft, medium. I don't know if... well, it's a free... Yeah, well, they might do the soft, medium, or the soft, medium, soft, because these are brand new tires. They didn't qualify with them, so they might push it through to the end with a soft,
Yeah,
medium, soft stint.
I think they can definitely bargain on a safety car that will help them stretch their stints a bit longer as well. Because safety car is definitely going to happen.
Yeah, so you said that Rolly and Pet had an incident on the formation lap. If driving into the pit wall was not enough.
Oh,
giving us giving us some action here does Mr. Dale himself. But yeah, no, the guys forming up. I see the only guy going for the hard option tire is Zozo in P11.
Just get my tires up here. Okay, there we go.
And the other guy was Rolly, so Rolly and Zozo.
Rolly and Zozo.
So yes,
so I would say they are going for one stop.
One stop, yeah.
And
lights
we
are off and we are away. So let's see. It
looks
like
already.
Nam. Yeah.
Oh, and the switcheroo almost happening there from Fister, but
yeah. So Nam on the soft tire, getting the jump on Fister there.
And he needed to do that. He didn't want to get held up by a medium in front of him.
Yes, so
job one done for Nam Bulldog.
So he will probably pull the trigger and see if he can pull a gap here.
And Don Rabico trying to make the move on Fister now, also on the soft tire. So Fister under a lot of pressure currently.
Looks like those mediums are struggling to switch on here. As Don Rabico goes on the inside, is he going to make it stick? No, he pulls back, thinks better of it.
And the BDW behind him just sitting and waiting for that contact to happen. And, followed by his teammate, Kenty G, so the two Red Bulls sitting pretty in 4 and 5.
Nam Bulldog already pulling a gap of 2.3 seconds here.
Just checking the position changes quickly. I see that Pat and Chalk, they've both jumped 3 spots, so they are our biggest winners at the moment. And both those hard tires sitting in P12 and P14. I'm not sure if they need to warm up first, because they will struggle on grip first couple of laps.
Yeah, because I've seen Fister was struggling with these mediums to get them on the go.
I see that they are hooking a bit now.
There's a good move here that I actually just missed from Direbomb. Clappy went on the inside of Direbomb on the last corner, and Direbomb just did the switcheroo and came back on the inside. And I think
believe
yeah, Clappy made a mistake in turn 1 and Saki took advantage of that and just dove on the inside.
Right, did we do 3 laps already?
Well, I'm just trying to see because the guy's showing 1 lap on their tires.
Yeah, and it shows 3 laps on top, and DRS wasn't able to already. Normally DRS gets enabled only lap 3.
So Codemaster's playing around again, yeah? Oh, and Clappy nearly loses it. Almost by the hip, and Pat lost it, and I think he's got some end plate damage as well. Yes, he does. Left end plate damage.
Yeah, I'm not sure what's going on with the lap counter.
Yeah, we'll see now, because I think Codemasters, maybe if they go over the line now, they will update. Because I think I see the interval times are standing still. There's no movements between them.
Yeah, so there's some issues going on here. What's the lap? Yeah, it stays lap 3 as Nam Bulldog crosses the line. So there was definitely an issue there, yeah.
Yeah, so just rectifying the issue here. So yeah, it is lap 3 now.
Batman going into the pits, followed by... That's a Renault of Spizozo.
Yeah.
So the two McLarens, Rory sitting in P12, was in P13, and Spizozo, yeah, I think both of them are changing wings. That's already done. He went for the hard tire. Spizozo going for the soft. So first, I think first is...
Oh, that was a bit of a dive bomb from Mr. Kleppy. Yeah. Let's just see if there was some damage on player puddles. I can't actually see.
No, there's no damage on his wing
so
there.
Luckily no damage. I think that Kleppy just had a little bit, maybe just missed his braking point, but went on the inside into the side of player puddles. But you say there's no damage, luckily, so...
Ooh, and chalks all over player puddles as well.
Side by side. Aggressive move, but he makes it stick. And
I do see that Rolly and Quad have passed Saki Vienna. Not sure, yeah, he's lost an end plate Saki.
Oh, so Saki has got damage. So Chalks will probably set his sights on Clappy Corn now. As we just see...
Oh, Clappy Corn clipping the wall there. That's an end plate gone. No. Whose end plate was that? The dive bomb? No?
I saw that there was an end plate on track.
I see
there.
that the Red Bull of Kenty G is missing one. And I also see that Clappy Corn has got another penalty, so that is 6 seconds for him. And Saki, as we were talking now, Saki speeding in the pit lane.
Yeah, he, so let's see, dive bomb trying on the outside. Yeah, and he makes the move stick on Kenty G.
Yeah, he's definitely pouncing on that damaged wing of Kenty G there.
So Clappy Corn will probably try and follow dive bomb through here. Yeah, because Kenty is going to struggle. He's going to have a lot of understeer now with the end plate missing on his front wing. Oh, and he nearly...
Oh.
Clappy with some oversteer there, and you see Kenty G just running wide. Yeah. And Clappy takes advantage and makes the move stick. Yeah, you can see that end plate that he's missing there. He just understeered into that corner. So
and Chalk will also try and make a move very quickly on him.
I see that BDW is also on the back of Don Rubico here on the slower tire, so he's in a really good position as well.
Chalks has passed Kenty G, and I would assume that Kenty G is going to go into the pits here. He's losing a lot of time. Yep, diving into the pits. Don't speed. Hold on. And we have a Kenty G retired actually as he went into the pits.
Yeah, so as he went into the pits, he retired. But he hit the pit wall because I see him standing by the pit entry, and that is a virtual safety.
May have.
So
he may have hit the pit wall.
Yeah, because I see he's standing by the pit entry.
Yeah. So he may have just clipped the wall there with his wheel.
I actually just want to jump on with Pat. Maybe we can see as Pat goes past him there, if he will still be. And there he's gone now. So
I see that Fister has got his tires up to temp because that gap has stayed 2.5, 2.7 seconds for the last 3 or 4 laps.
Yeah, Nambulog, he pulled that gap of 2.5, 2.8 seconds, and it's been like that the whole time. So yeah, as you say, that Fister got those tires up to temp now, and
we are racing.
And it looks like he's going to try to catch onto the back of Nambulog, yeah. Because I think the pit
No.
window on these soft tires will probably be around lap 9 or 10. Maybe a little bit more if the guys can push it.
And we haven't had a safety car yet, only a virtual.
Yeah,
14 guys remaining.
I'm not even going to talk about that because I know something like a commentator's curse. So we've got a close battle here between Chalks and Dive Bomb. Clappy diving into the pits. I think he has wing damage. Yeah, he's got wing damage. Also putting on a new set of mediums.
And PDW should go for a move on Don Robico and pulls out of it.
See, that's what I'm saying, that the pit window might be around lap 8, 9, 10 for the guys on the softs, because it looks like Don Robico is starting to struggle on those soft tires.
Yeah, I also think I see that Nam Bulldog has also lost time to first.
0.6 of a second in this lap, so I think these softs are starting to fall off.
I think you should get about 12 laps out of the mediums. 12 and 12 is 24, and then 6-7 laps on the
softs.
On the soft, yeah.
So let's see what these guys decide. How long are they going to stick it out with these soft tires? But the field has already spread out a lot.
Yeah, there's a big gap. 1 to 7 is fine. Then there's a big gap. P8 to P10. Oh, and first.
Yeah, he gets a 3-second penalty for track limits warning. And Nam Bulldog into the pits, so he has had enough, and that is only 6 laps on these tires.
Yeah, and I see Don Robico has decided to stay out.
So he's going to lose.
BDW will try and get past him here on this next DRS straight, I would say.
Yeah, so Nam Bulldog mediums, and he is out, so he will do a medium stint. And let's see
and
if
BDW he doesn't have any ERS. This is gonna cost him.
Ooh, into the back of Don Robico, and I think I
also saw something fly.
Yeah.
Yeah, side plate, right hand side end plate.
And he was in such a good position here.
And that is gonna cost him now.
So he's probably gonna have to do a pit stop now. And I'm sure Don Robico will follow him in on these soft tires as well. So.
And he's gonna be much quicker pit stop than him because he doesn't need to change the wings. So
he's gonna lose.
Robico is safe, yeah.
So he actually his strategy is gonna be out of the window because he didn't actually
5 laps early.
Yeah, he didn't have to pit now, and he's gonna have to change the wing. So that's another 5-7 seconds to add on his time.
If I was BDW at this situation, I would go for a soft tire here. And do a stint of 6 laps. That's going to bring you to 13, 14, and then I would go for a hard, just to rectify.
Yeah, and Nam Bulldog on the inside of Rawley makes the move stick. So Nam on that fresh set of mediums.
Don Robico jumping in, BDW staying out.
I don't think if that's a wise choice, but we'll see how he progresses through this race now. So Don Robico, he will put on a set of mediums. So yeah, mediums for him. So
yeah, he's going for the medium, so he's doing soft, medium, I think. So coming out in P9 and claims 5-second penalty for speeding. And that is his second penalty, so total of 8 seconds now for Clems. Chalks and Player Puddle, sorry everyone. I just see a battle here between Chalks and Player Puddles.
Yeah, it looks like just staying that lap out longer, Don Robico, he lost a lot of time towards Nam Bulldog. Because they weren't that far apart before they went to pit, and if I'm looking at the times now, he is
5, 6, 7 seconds.
Yeah,
Yeah.
8 seconds behind. So he lost a lot of time staying out on the tires.
On that extra lap.
One extra lap, yeah. So
One lap.
So Nam Bullock actually did very well. So let's just
To go
on
in
to,
on that lap, yeah.
So let's just go and see who has stopped. So the top 5 guys still need to stop.
And the 2 McLarens.
Yeah, Nam Bullock has made his stop, and then like you say, the 2 McLarens, they next up. Penalties. So Fister on his 3-second penalty, Clapicon on 6, Saki on 5, and like you said, Clems also on 5 seconds. 8 seconds.
Actually,
yeah, 8 seconds.
Fister actually has pulled out a 6-second gap on BDW. I'm not sure if it was because BDW was sitting behind. Oh, and another penalty there for Clapicon. Don Rabico making a move on Quaz now. Quaz 5 seconds.
Yeah, so Quaz dove into the pits. Yeah.
And he got a penalty there for his efforts.
So Fister sticking it out. He's gonna try and pull this stint, like you said, maybe 12 laps. 12 laps on these tires, and then he's gonna make the jump into the pits.
Despite Zozo is on 5 laps on his softs, I would say he's got another lap maybe on that tire. Then he needs to go in again. He had that early pit stop for the wing replacement. Top 5 guys all on 8 laps on their mediums, but they do need to pit again, and it shows that Nam Bulldog is 1 lap behind on my screen.
Yeah, my screen as well. So Don Rabico on the back of Rawley. Let's see if he's gonna make this move stick. Yeah, on the inside, and Rawley leaves him space. And Rawley on the cutback.
Comes back.
Yeah, and he leaves him space and yeah, pulled out of it. So Rawley, no, that's not his race at this stage, because he is on 8-lap old hard tires as well. So maybe just let Don Rabico go and stick to your game plan.
Alright, just checking quickly. Position changes. Chalks, okay, we do know that Chalks needs to pit again, but he is our biggest winner, 10 spots gained. As Player Finals gets his penalty, Quaz another penalty there.
Yeah. So the guy's starting to rack up the penalties now.
Nam Bulldog now right on Player Finals. He will try and get past Player Finals very quickly here. Difficult to overtake in this section of the track. But there is a straight coming up. If he doesn't do it now, no, I doubt he will. Then he will have to wait. Saki Biena accident.
Just trying to see where did Saki lose it. Oh, we're gonna come up to him now.
At the end of the sector 2.
Yeah, if we stick with player pedals, we'll see Saki on the exit of the hairpin. So he probably lost it on the exit into the wall. Yeah, it was there on the left there, on the left hand side. So bad luck,
another
Saki.
virtual. Oh, and then Bulldog almost drive-through penalty for player paddles.
Yeah,
and I think for Nam Bulldog as well.
So let's see. Yeah. And for dive bomb
and
as
for
well.
dive bomb.
Yeah.
So
all
these
three guys will be kicking themselves for getting the drive through, because that will drop them out of the top 5. And
and Nam Bulldog was in a very good position.
So dive
to
bomb
take
into
the lead
pits. I think he's doing his drive through now. Yeah.
Player Paddles also into the pits.
Nam staying
Nam
out.
Bulldog staying out.
This is going to cost them a lot of time and positions on track here.
Yeah, I know me and you, we have done it in one race, both of us together. So we've learned the hard way, and we won't do it again.
And it's such a small margin that you, if you go into your delta in the red for that half a second, and it's racing conditions, back to racing conditions.
Yeah.
It's over and
You're
done with.
just too early. It says return to racing speed, but still, it gives you that penalty if you are too early.
So Rawley on the
So,
back of Dive Bomb here as Dive Bomb did his drive through. You can see Rawley with a lot of understeering. I'm just trying to see if he's got end plate damage because yeah, he's
and
got
Darbom
left.
actually didn't lose too much positions on that drive-through.
I think he lost one position.
Yeah. So not a bad result there for you.
So Fister still out at the front, just trying to see when he's going to decide to make a move.
And
He's
BDW has
staying...
gained about 2.5 seconds on Fister. So BDW is definitely liking these medium tires.
And that is with end plate damage as well.
And Rawley getting a penalty opening his account. And that is with end plate damage, you're correct?
Yeah, right end plate damage, and he is catching Fister. So Chalk's also still staying out.
Yeah, lap 12 now. I think they will be all heading in right about now.
We've got a big battle here from about P9 all the way down to P13. Pat leaving the pack there. I think Quaz is on a brand new soft tire, so he.
Oh, and Quaz jumping in the inside of Pat there.
On the
Pat
inside.
going a bit wide. And now Clappy Corn also coming through on Pat. So Pat losing 2 positions there. But the guys in front of him have collected the penalty, so Pat just needs to stay.
Yeah, stay calm, stay on track.
And also looking at tires, Pat is on a hard.
And player Paros Clappy, sorry, Clappy.
That should be a safety car.
And that is wheel off. That's a virtual.
Again,
oh, my
a virtual.
Goodness. I was just sitting with Clappy and we had a rear view cam on and I just saw him lose the back end into the wall.
And like I suspected, Pat does have end-plate damage, that's why he's struggling a bit through the corners. So yeah, that's the end of Clappy Corn.
So hopefully
and
the guys,
again a virtual.
Yeah, hopefully the guys will keep it in their deltas and not exceed.
Chalk's getting a 5-second penalty, as you were saying. So and Nam Bulldog jumping into the pits.
I hope that's not for his drive through.
I also hope so.
Yeah, that will not be served now, so he will actually do a pit stop.
Maybe he's gonna jump onto a set of hards, yeah.
Yeah, maybe that is his strategy. I'm sitting with him.
I do see hards in the pit lane, yeah.
So maybe that was a late call when he saw the virtual come out. So not to lose too much time.
Yeah. So just reminding everybody, he still needs to do his drive-through. Yes. I think he's got one more lap left. If it does not take it, then he will be disqualified.
Yeah, so as you can see on my screen here, it still shows that he still must serve his drive-through. So let's just go to the front and see Fister still in the lead with that. So just trying to... So the BDW first. Because I see...
Yeah, he's on hard. He did
so he pitted under the virtual and did not lose that much time.
So First also pitted.
Yeah, I see there as well. He's on softs. Yeah, so we actually lost... We saw...
Yeah, everybody pitted there.
Yeah, so we actually missed that.
I
so
do see that.
Chalks pitted, Fister pitted, the same for BDW, because they're all on brand new tires.
And I see that Chalks is also on hards.
Yes.
So they are going to the end on these tires.
Yeah, so BDW, Chalks, and Nam Bulldog.
Yeah, so just looking at Nam Bulldog taking another drive through here, he's gonna come out P10, I think. And then he's got quite a bit of work ahead of him.
Yeah, so let's just sit with Nam Bulldog and see Because I'm sure this is lap 3, so he's going to have to take his drive through now.
Yeah.
And he's coming in. So let's see how many places
this is going to be a 5-second penalty. Not?
Luckily he did break just before the line.
Alright, so let's see how many places he loses.
So player Puddles dives into the pits as well,
Okay,
so he's not going to lose
that one, yeah.
that position.
So no positions, maybe Quaz is going to catch him.
Quaz is into the pits as well.
No, it's Clems. So yeah, Clems is going to catch him.
He catches him just on the exit of the pit exit, so... But
yeah, a lot of guys pitting actually now. 3 guys in the pits, and I'm not sure for what. For what?
Yeah, I see that player Puddles is going onto softs with 16 laps left. 17 laps left, so he's going to have to pit again.
And Spice also getting a 3-second penalty there.
Pit into the pits on a medium, so he might push it through.
That crossed the pit lane, exit white line, 5 seconds.
Oh, that's why we said that pit entry and pit exit is it is very difficult.
The first on a 6.5 second lead, he is on the soft tire compared to Don Robico's 6 lap old mediums. So Fister will definitely need to pit again.
I just want to see the
leader
gaps time. So Chalks, he's not going to have to pit again. And he's sitting 16 seconds behind Fister. So if Fister
I'm
pits,
sure that I'm sure that gap will increase a bit.
So even if it increases to 22 seconds, I think it's still like a 25-second pit stop time that you lose. So I would say that Chalks is actually in position A.
And dive bomb into the pits for a new win.
Because Don Robico P2, he's on 6 lap old mediums. There's probably like another 8 laps left in them. So he's also going to have to pit again.
And Lamb Bulldog back up to P6, making a move on Clems now P5 for him.
But the issue with Nam Bulldog, he is 51 seconds behind the leaders.
Yeah, 34 seconds behind BDW.
So I don't think he is going to gain any more positions from where he is now.
I think a safety car would put him in a...
That's exactly what I wanted to say. Unless we get a safety car, then he is back in it. But as we stand now, I think Chalks and BDW, they are in position A for this race. So I think this is actually the battle for the leaders, Chalks and BDW.
I'm gonna differ from you there. I'm gonna go with Fister here, because he's gonna open up a bigger gap, and then he's gonna go onto a medium tire, which is gonna be much faster than an old hard. So yeah, it's gonna be close, but I'm gonna put my money on Fister here. Okay. If he doesn't make any mistakes.
Okay, so let me put my money where my mouth is, and I'm gonna go with Chalks. I'm gonna go with Chalks and say that he's gonna pull it through. But again, so he's got the 5-second penalty, which is not working in his favor.
Fister also sitting with a 3-second, I think.
So then I might say that BDW, if he keeps it clean, no unnecessary pit stops, wing damage, anything like that, he might be he's going to be the race winner. But I don't want to put a commentator's curse on him here.
Yeah, you know that always happens. And just looking at Fister and Don Robico, that gap has now increased to 9.1. So definitely growing. But like you said, you need about 25 seconds to get in, get tires, get out.
if we look at position change, Chalks at this stage with a 11 position jump.
11. Rolly with 8 following
8.
him.
Yeah. And Nam losing 3 positions and Player Paddles losing 5. So biggest gainer at this stage is Chalks.
Yeah, the big thing with this track is you lose the end plate so easily, and it's gonna cost you so much time. So we have 1 and 2 stops right through the grid. Nobody yet on a third stop, but we're definitely gonna see some more stops. Tires, Don Rubico on 8 lap old mediums, Clems on 8 lap old mediums, Bazozo on 3 lap old mediums, and yeah, the rest still looking fine. Looking at Fister's tires, he's gonna do about 3 more laps on those tops. Then he's gonna go on to a medium.
Yeah, so that will leave him 11 laps on the mediums.
Yeah, Don Rubico, I think he started on softs, he went to medium, so he is also gonna take another medium.
Yes, yeah, because he can go another maybe 4 laps.
Yes,
So
4
that will put
I
him
would
21,
say.
yeah.
And then
So
10 laps on the other set.
Yeah. And as we said, that Chalks, BDW and NAM, they will go till the end. They'll go to the end with those hard tires.
Yeah, Darbom also on a 1 lap old hard, so you won't be putting again.
Yes.
The rest of the guys all will have to put again.
Yeah, so Dive Bomb will probably jump Clems and Rawley when they do decide to go and pit again.
Yeah, any close battles that you can see? I think BDW and Chalks.
That's the only one at this stage,
yeah. And BDW now out of DRS zone, so no current threat from him.
But I think that he sees that Chalks has got a penalty, so he knows that he automatically is going to gain that position. So maybe not take unnecessary risks and just hang back, keep on him, and just maintain that 1 second gap.
Yeah, I think that would be the wise thing to do. Don't make any unnecessary or take unnecessary chances. Just stay within the penalty times. BDW gaining so much time there on Chalks with that DRS zone.
Yeah, because I think that he was 1.3 seconds behind at the start of that straight.
Yes.
Almost gaining a second there.
I'm not sure if Chalks made a mistake or what happened there.
But again, Chalks has got 100% ERS left, so he's not using up any ERS. Probably just using that when he
and Fister, sorry. Fister into the pit.
Into the pit, so...
yeah.
So let's have a look here. So
and he actually went 1 lap early.
Yeah, so Chalks and BDW.
And that's one thing we didn't take into consideration. He changed the wing.
Oh, he did change the wing.
And maybe that was the reason why he went in 1 lap earlier.
Yeah. So let's just see what that gap is between BDW. 15 seconds, 16 seconds that Fister needs to gain. And that is and Chalks and BDW. So BDW takes Chalks on the outside, and BDW will probably try and make a run for it.
Yeah, he will be hoping that Fister struggle to get past Chalks and give him time to open up the gap. But yeah, one thing that I didn't notice is that Fister had wing damage or he hit the wall. So that cost him quite a bit of time, seeing that BDW doesn't even have a penalty yet. So yeah, he needs to pull a rabbit out of a hat here if he wants to win.
So let's just look at that gap. You know, it's okay. So it's 15 seconds. Let's see how quickly Fister can reel them in, and also how many life he's going to take out of the tires trying to do that. because you don't want to overcook your tires and take too much on them within the first few laps.
Yeah, so 12 laps remaining. That's more or less on the brink of that medium's life.
So Chalk's
So
in
they
the
are
DRS
gonna be,
zone of BDW, but just hanging back.
yeah, the next one is the longest straight, and he's got all the ERS
Ooh,
that
and
he needs. Oh,
BDW loses it, as I
and the wing.
say.
So that's gonna bring Fister back.
That is such bad luck. And that is, I think, left side end plate damage. Yes.
Fister cutting off.
So that's
Another 3 seconds there for Fister.
So Chalks, if he keeps it on the black stuff, no issues, this will be his race. Even though he's got that 5-second penalty, BDW behind him losing time because he's got in-plate damage, so he will probably go and pit again.
Yeah, and this is going to bring the Bulldog up one spot again.
Back into the race as well. So let's see what Don Rebico does, if he's going to stay out one more lap. Because he has done 11 laps on those mediums now.
So Fister right on BDW is going to get DRS here.
He's going to go on the outside. Yeah, and BDW leaves him
pull him back. Yeah.
So well done there. Yeah, he knew
Fister
that.
Fister now only 13 seconds off. 12.7. Going wide there.
Wide there, nearly into the wall.
I think he just needs to chill, relax a bit, and just concentrate.
Yeah, it just needs to get into the rhythm. That's the thing. Get into the rhythm and just put those lap times in consistently. That's what he needs to do now. And
not get another penalty.
Yeah. So Don Rebico staying out another lap. If we're going to look at the penalties, so first on 6 seconds, Chalks on 5, and Rawley on 6. Same for Spizozo, Player Puddles. Pat still has his 5-second penalty, and then Quaz and Clems on 3 seconds.
And then Bulldog passing BDW is currently in the pit.
Yeah.
BDW going for a set of mediums, which is most probably the only tire that
he's got left.
He could have went for y'all. Rawley passing BDW now. Rawley doesn't need to, maybe needs to put again. I'm not sure what he decided.
So let's see, dive bomb. Oh, just coming out in front of BDW.
So BDW lost about 5 positions there after that whole situation with that spin. Batman having a lonely race, nobody in front of him, nobody behind him. Just looking at stops. Yeah, everybody's still 2 stops. Chalks now 10 positions gained, 12. Rawley with 10 positions.
See that that Chalks is only 1.5 seconds behind Don Rebico, so those medium tires of Don Rebico.
Yeah, I think he's pushing it a bit too far now, because I think he wants to go with a soft.
At the end.
Oh, safety car. Safety car.
So who lost it where?
I see a Renault standing. Who is that? No, not a Renault. Not sure, eh? I don't see any car standing.
No car standing, so yeah, so Don Rebico is gonna get
Don Rebico, he's scoring here.
Him and Chalks, I think both of them will dive into the pits and put on a new set of
but here's the thing, Don Rebico has no penalties, so Don Rebico is gonna come out in front with no penalties.
So let's see what tires they decide to take.
Softs aren't gonna go.
Yeah, softs will not go the distance, so you'll probably only have to, and I don't know if Don Rebico has got a new set of mediums.
And who is in the pits? Now Bulldog, he went for a set of softs. Look, you're gonna lose about 2 laps now with the safety car.
Yes.
And then it's gonna... gonna be
It's
close,
going to be
eh?
touch and go. You're going to be fast those first 4 laps, but as we've seen now, from about lap 5, those tires, they hit a cliff and there's no grip.
Yeah. So difficult now.
So Don Rubico chalks into the final few corners now. So let's see what
And
they're
we
going
were
to do.
just talking about Don Rubico stretching that mediums, and I mean they got all
so
the
there's
luck
the
he
luck
needed.
of the draw on his side.
Let's see if he can come in clean without a penalty.
So Chalk staying out actually.
Chalk staying out.
But I think he's going to be a sitting duck with those hard tires.
Foster decided to go in.
So soft tires for Don Rubico. Yeah, so softs for him. So let's see, Foster. What tires he's got left?
Foster's also going for soft.
Soft tires. So BDW will probably stay out because we went to pit on the previous lap just before the safety car.
Yeah, and he's quite far back, so he won't gain any position by staying out.
Yeah, so
But yeah, Chalk.
all the guys at the back actually went to pit as well. So yeah, Chalk's the only guy that at the front that did not decide to make a move. So now I wonder if the safety car is gonna let the lap cars go past or not.
I wonder, oh yeah, so I've got to watch over there. If Chalks did decide to pit, he would have lost his penalty. They would have taken it in the pits.
Because it's a 5 second, eh? Yeah, then he would have served
Yeah,
the
it's a
penalty
5
in the
second.
pit. Yeah, so I
And
would
that would have given him a better chance to
for a good race result, because the thing is that the pack's going to be bunched up, so losing 5 seconds will drop you down from P1 to P4-5
easily.
so
maybe it was.
Yeah,
I would have also put it there.
Yeah, I would have done the same thing. That's why I was surprised when I saw Don Rubico go in and Chalk's not following him.
Quaz running into the back of Pat, or Pat going into so it's Pat going into Quaz.
Yeah, and
that's gonna mean
end-plate damage as well. So luckily Pat can go and pit and he will just join the guys at the back. So he's actually in P12 in last place, so he's not going to lose any places, any spots.
Yeah, I know that Pat doesn't like this track at all.
Yeah, when we had our race, and he's also not on his wheel tonight, he's on the controller, so that's even...
And Pat almost missing the pit lane there.
So yeah, that's even more negative on his side.
Is he on the controller?
Controller, yes.
Or why is he not on the wheel?
I think he's feeling a bit ill, so he's actually in bed doing the race.
Yeah, I know that his back is giving him some problems.
Yeah, so
as well. So
yeah, so he's actually ill and not feeling well. So he's actually lying in bed and doing the race on the controller. So yeah, I wonder how long we're gonna have this safety car out.
Should we go in this lap, eh? I see the field is still very separated. But I mean, this is the... Oh, and Pat getting another penalty there.
And that's for exactly the same thing that he did on his previous stop.
Yeah, the previous one. So we have a back marker between Chalks and Quaz. Sorry. Chalks and Don Rubico.
So luckily Quaz will ghost when racing is underway again. But yeah, this is gonna... Yeah, the safety car just threw everything around.
Yeah, you had your money on PDW and
Chalks.
I had my money on Fister, and nobody had money on Don Rubico, and now he's sitting in the best position here.
And the safety car just played into his hands.
Yeah, he's on the soft, challenging a 10-lap-old hard, and Pat jumping or running into Rory.
And I think Pat just maybe wants to make an end to this race here if I look at it.
Oh, Pat actually lost it. He's throwing donuts here in the apron.
So let's see what he's gonna do. Is he gonna end the race here for him?
No.
No, luckily not.
And Pat needs to go in again for a win. Pat, if you are listening, watch the white line as you exit.
Yeah, I don't think Pat is a happy chap at this stage, so maybe I'll just keep off the radio with him now.
Safety car in this lap.
Yeah, so safety car in, so I'll sit. So let me sit with
Maybe Don Rubico.
Don Rubico, yeah.
And Quaz jumping into the pits, yeah.
So, yeah, and Chalks is underway.
Don Rubico not letting him get. Oh, and Patsy tires on the home straight.
Yeah, he's on. Yeah, and Don Rubico trying on the outside. He's on. Oh, and this is gonna get tight. Doing the switchback, and he's got the momentum. This will be a position for him. Using ERS.
Space.
Ooh.
Not a lot of space left there.
And now let's see here, cause and there's a BDW coming straight through between Fister and Nam Bulldog was that, I think.
6 laps remaining. Soft versus hard versus soft versus medium versus soft. So
yeah,
we've got all the tires here competing.
Yeah,
the hard tire.
I said that Chalks will be a sitting duck with those hard tires, and as Don Rubico showed us, no effort to pass him on the inside or outside. So
yeah, so just very important here not to get any wing damage. Penalty wise, position 2 and 3 they have penalties, so PDW, Nam Bulldog, Rawley, those guys just need to stay within that bracket of them.
Oh, and Rawley all over the track here. Left, right into the wall.
Looks like he's driving under the influence.
No, I think he's a bit more responsible than that. So yeah, Fister made the move on Chalks. Looks like Chalks took it back. And at the back of this battle for the final podium spot, I see that Mr. Nam Bulldog just lurking and waiting
he's just waiting
for the mistakes to come in, yeah. And Don Rubico pulling a gap of 2.2 seconds already. So he's gonna make a run for it, yeah. And also the mid-pack here with Rawley dive bomb claims also very, very tight, yeah.
Yeah, Nam Bulldog not he's struggling to overtake the medium tires of PDW.
But see, like we said, those soft tires, so he's done 3 laps, although I think and Fister loses it, and that's a wheel off.
And that is a safety car.
Safety car, yo. It was a vicious shunt. When Fister collected that wall. So all Don Rubico's hard work is
Chalks is going under AI, yeah?
AI, yeah, I see that he is going under AI a bit, and then he's back.
And Quaz has also left the session.
Yeah.
But he is finished. So only 9 guys remain. 4 laps to go. Safety car. There should be only be a 1 lap safety car.
Yeah, because the whole pack
The pack is bunched up, yeah.
Yeah, so end of sector
But this
2.
plays out of Chalk's hand because the more the pack is bunched, these penalties gonna throw him back.
So if it finishes like we're standing now, BTW will be in P2 and Nam Bullock in P3.
P3.
And Dive Bomb will actually jump up to P4.
P4.
Because Rawley's also got a 6-second penalty.
Yeah, that's correct. Fister is left, okay, yeah, so Fister is out.
I don't think Fister's a very happy guy at this stage. He was in such a good
position. Yeah,
position.
there was so many times he was sitting in the best seat to win this race, unfortunately. I'm not sure what happened, if there was contact between him and...
No, he just came out of the corner and I think it was just a bit too much throttle and that was that. As soon as you're sideways and you're heading towards a wall, you know what's going to happen.
Nothing you can do about that.
Willik Young. So luckily for these guys on the softs, they're doing another, two laps behind the safety car, and that's helping them out a lot.
Yeah, that will ensure that they can go to the end on these tires. We should get another lap? Looks like we're gonna do another lap.
Looks like we're another lap, which is very strange. Because the pack is bunched, everyone's bunched up, so...
Yeah, I'm not sure why they are doing another lap.
Well, that is Codemasters for you, but in any case... So luckily the guys just keep it clean here behind the safety car. Safety cars are going to come in and we're going to have a 3-lap sprint dash, whatever you want to call it. This is not a Saturday sprint race. Somewhere evening 3-lap dash and then we're over and done with. So I'm just trying to think where we're going next round, CJ.
I think it is Japan.
Oh,
another difficult track. Yeah.
Very technical track.
First section, first sector, that's the worst.
Yeah, I'm gonna say I'm also not a big fan. I think my worst tracks we're in that section now because it's Zandvoort. It's Singapore, Suzuka. Those are the tracks I don't like at all.
Yeah, I'm keen to see what they're gonna give us in 2021, and it's gonna be a learning curve for all of us to learn those tracks. I mean, we all know these tracks. We can do them anytime, any day, any tire. But to go to a new track, it's gonna take some time to get used to, and we do have the safety car in this lap.
Yeah, I also think the gameplay is going to be different. So the handling, all of that, I don't think it's going to be exactly the same as Codemasters made the game. So everyone's still going to have to adapt to the new game.
Yeah, that was a big thing to adapt to 2020 from 2019, especially throttle control.
Yeah.
In 2020, the throttle control is so hectic.
Much more difficult than it was on the 2019
on 2019, yeah, definitely.
Okay, so I'm sitting with Don Repico. The Mercedes will pull into the pits now. So let's see.
I'm gonna sit on Nam Bulldog. You will try. Oh, and don't make contact, guys.
And Don Repico is off. Let's just see behind him if everyone comes through turn 1 cleanly. Looks like it.
Rawley getting another penalty there, and there was contact,
and
Glenn.
that will help dive bomb. And BDW on the outside, and Chalks is
Oh,
out.
and
He spun.
Chalks lose it. Yeah,
There
he
was
lost it.
contact between BDW and Chalks. I'm sure that will be a steward's report coming in there.
So now Bulldog now, if he can get past BDW here, he can get P2.
Yeah, and that's for a fight with track position because none of them have got any penalties.
Penalties, yes.
So Don Rubico with a gap of 1.2 seconds, he decided that he doesn't want to hang back here.
Yeah, he wants to get out of that DRS zone
As
very
soon as
quickly.
possible, yeah.
No DRS yet. And BDW now gaining on Don Rubico. Very fast.
Yeah. But that's the thing. So Don Rubico's tires are 5 laps old, so that's when they started to fall off on the previous stints as well.
So again, the tables have turned. BDW now sitting in the best position.
Yeah, because there's 2 more laps after, because they're going over the line now, so there's 2 more laps left.
And we're gonna have DRS
even though
only on the last lap.
Even though they did those few laps behind the safety car, these tires are gonna start to fall off now.
Yeah, we're only gonna have DRS activated on the final lap here. So BDW needs to get on the back of Don Rubico and build up his DRS because he will only have this 1 lap after this to use that DRS to his utmost potential.
Yeah, so Don Rubico's got 40% ERS, so he can defend with if he doesn't have the DRS zone like BDW is gonna have. So he's got the ERS to defend. But BDW is on Don Rubico now, so...
Yeah, they are pulling out 2.5 second gap on them Bulldog.
Yeah, his tyres 7 laps old, so I think he is also done with those softs.
Both of them on 30% ERS. Yeah. But BDW is right on Don Rubico, yeah. He will just wait for that DRS to be activated.
So there's no overtaking space in this sector 3. You're just going to have to sit behind the guy, go through, and your first chance is going to be on the main straight coming in. There was 1, 2, 3 corners. Then BDW will have a chance with the DRS. So let's see Don Rubico on the straight now using ERS. Yeah, gap is just a bit too big. I'm going to say there.
I think Don Rubico is trying to get out of the DRS zone, yeah.
So let's see if he's going to have a good exit here.
Final lap.
Yeah, so BDW DRS using ERS, gaining but not enough. So
yeah,
Don Rubico
defending well.
Yeah. And Don Rubico goes wide. Oh, and there was
that's gonna cost him.
I think he's got, and he loses it as well.
And there we go.
So Nam Bulldog goes past, Rawley goes past, Dive Bomb passes him, and I think he's got damage as well. Oh, that is such bad luck. And
yeah, sad luck there. That first corner incident, or where they were side by side, that was racing because he hit the wall and Don Rubico retired. That was racing. I'm not sure what happened in the second corner, but
yeah,
it will be looked at.
It was exactly the same with BDW and Chalks. Going on the outside, and the inside car just touches the outside car and it spins the inside car. That usually happens on this game.
So BDW, yes, well done on that win.
Coming around the last corner.
Look at it. Oh, and then Bulldog drifting around that final corner.
And Dive Bomb jumps up to P3.
P3.
By Zozo, he's in P4, Rolly P5, Player Puddles will be in P6, and Clems will, yeah, he will be P7 because Don Rubico has retired from the session as well.
So 7 guys, only 7 guys finished.
Finishing the race.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's unfortunate because, like I said, BDW and Chalks had the same incident. The inside car just touches the outside car and it usually makes the inside car spin.
Yes.
And, well, for BDW, luckily he was the guy on the outside on both times. So yeah, Clem's coming over. And yeah, we had an action-packed race here at
A
Singapore.
lot of action.
With
I think we had
safety
3
cars.
virtuals.
Yeah, and Mr. Rolly, driver of the day. Well done, Rolly.
Well done, Rolly.
But yeah, like you say, we had virtuals, we had safety cars, plenty of pit stops for wing replacements.
Yeah, I think the team budgets are hurt after this race with all the wing replacements.
But yeah,
And
no.
the fastest lap, I'm not even sure who took it.
Yeah, we'll
That will be Clappy Corn.
But I think he did not finish the race as well, so that's not
Yeah,
even going to
did
give
not
him.
finish.
Yeah, so that's not even going to give him an extra point there. But yeah, well done to the top 3. Nam Bulong squeezing in P2 with a 3-stop strategy for him there. But yeah, well done
Yeah,
to
I
the
think
top
it was
3.
that pit stops or the safety car pit stops.
And he also had a drive-through for speeding under the virtual as well. So he had an extra stop, if I'm going to say so. But
yes.
So yeah,
So
well
good
done, guys.
comeback there.
Yeah.
Very good comeback there from him.
Yeah. So we will see each other next week again. You said that was gonna be
Japan,
Suzuka. Yeah. So we're gonna be
yeah.
at Japan, Suzuka next week, and I'm sure we're gonna have some very tight, close racing there as well. Plenty overtaking opportunities at Suzuka with a fast and flowing track.
But I will see you tomorrow night in Singapore.
Yeah, hopefully we can
And
keep it.
hopefully I can have a better race than last week, but
Yeah.
just hoping for the best. I
Yeah,
think
we're
the
just
most
hoping for a
important is just
finish.
a finish.
Yeah, that's the main
If
thing.
you can finish, you can get points.
Yeah.
We've seen that.
But yes, thanks CJ thanks for joining me in the comms box. Thanks for everyone watching. Like we said, we'll see you next week. You can join our tier 1 race and stream tomorrow evening at 7:30. But yeah, thanks everyone. Thanks CJ, and enjoy your evening.